today we are looking at the topic trig ratios, or trigonometric ratios. At the end of this lesson, we must be able to define what a trig ratio is. And again, we should be able to identify the ratios. And again, we have to be able to solve some problems in trig ratios. Some examples in trig ratios. Now let's go. What is a trig ratio? A trigonometric ratio. What is trig ratio? And trig ratios are the ratios of the sides of a right angle triangle. Now we know a right angle triangle. It has three sides. And identify it as this. This is a right angle triangle. If this is the angle we're looking at, then this is the opposite. This is hypotenuse, and this is adjacent. Now, the ratios of these angles will constitute a trig ratio. That is, for example, we have opposite against hypotenuse. We have adjacent against hypotenuse. And again, we have this opposite against adjacent. So these are ratios. Opposite against hypotenuse, a ratio. Adjacent against hypotenuse, another ratio. Opposite against adjacent, another ratio. And these are the three basic ratios of a trigonometry. We call them basic trig ratios. And they have names ascribed to them. For example, this opposite of hypotenuse, call it sine theta. Adjacent against hypotenuse, we call it cos theta. While opposite over adjacent is called tan theta. Now this tan theta, cos theta, sine theta, are the three basic trig ratios. Can easily identify them. We will call SOH CAH TOA. Easily identify them. This one is sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. That means cos theta is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. While this is tan theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. Now let's look at an example. In this example, we have a right angle triangle. The size given to us as the opposite 3 cm, adjacent 4 cm, and the hypotenuse 5 cm. Now in this, the three sides are given. Now to find the sine theta, the trig ratios, sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta. Now, because we have been given all the sides, it's very easy to find the ratios. Now, but there are ones that they might give only two sides. They give you the opposite and the adjacent. Now, for you to continue to find this, you have to first of all find the hypotenuse. How do we find that? You can find that using what we call Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. In Pythagoras theorem, the hypotenuse squared is equal to adjacent squared plus opposite squared. With this you get the hypotenuse. It is the hypotenuse now will be the square root of adjacent squared plus opposite squared. Okay. But in this case they gave us all the sides, so we have to find the trig ratios. Alright, so what we're going to do is to go straight to find the trig ratios. Let us find sine theta. Start with sine theta. And we say sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse from our SOH CAH TOA. Now which is equal to opposite here is 3 Sine over hypotenuse, which is 5. Then that is A. Then our B cos theta equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Hypotenuse here, adjacent here is 4, while hypotenuse is 5. So cos theta here is 4 over 5. And the last one is a tan theta is equal to opposite over adjacent, which is opposite 3 and adjacent 4. So these are the 3 basic trig ratios of sine theta, which is 3/5, cos theta, which is 4 over 5, and tan theta, which is 3 over 4. Thank you.